Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's Up in Makeup. I have a lot to share with you this week in the news, what is happening in the beauty industry, in the beauty space, including Bretman Rock. We now know more details about his MTV series that he is doing. We know what it's about. We know the launch date, so I'll be sharing that with you. We'll also be talking about the lipstick line inspired by Vice President Kamala Harris, as well as some changes to a couple of branches of the U.S. military. They've changed some of their grooming standards for women in the military. And of course, a bunch of new releases, new things, new exciting things launching in the beauty space this week. So if that sounds interesting to you, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with Mr. Bretman Rock, who I happen to think is incredibly hilarious. He is officially launching his MTV docuseries. Well, I guess it's not him launching it, it's MTV launching his docuseries on February 8th. MTV did do this with one other influencer, and it was Tana Mongeau. It was that Tana Turns 21 docuseries. Now, this is their second attempt at it. The docuseries is called MTV Following Bretman Rock. They say that it is chronicling how he navigates fame and a personal loss during the COVID-19 pandemic, which sounds very interesting. I'm wondering how they're going to navigate that because he is such a comedic personality, how they're going to balance the tragedy and the restrictions and all of that with his style of comedy. I did read on his socials that he's going to be including his family in the docuseries. They did start filming this, I think, the end of 2019, so this been in the works for a while. I am so excited to watch this docuseries. I did not watch the Tana one. I will be watching the Bretman one. Let me know if you'll be watching it down in the comments below. Every once in a while we do see lipstick lines inspired by politics. This is an interesting one. The line is called I'm Speaking, and it is named after, if you were watching the presidential debates and the vice presidential debates, when former Vice President Mike Pence interrupted Kamala Harris, and she interrupted him right back and said, I'm speaking. And that was kind of a moment for a lot of people, especially women who are often interrupted by men, maybe feel like men are trying to stop them from speaking what they need to say. And that's what inspired this line. So the brand is called She Spoke. And the reason why it's called that is because it's a bespoke lipstick line. You can actually go in and customize your own lipstick shade, which I think is really cool. I'd never heard of this brand before, and it's actually co-founded by Stephanie March, who was on Law and Order SVU. It is a trio of lipsticks. One shade is called Kamala, then there's another shade named after Stacey Abrams, and then one named after Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So the three shades, Kamala, Stacey, and Ruth, and then you also get a sparkly lip gloss with them. The collection is called I'm Speaking, and it's $85, and it's available now. Next up, military news, which is something I don't think that we've ever talked about here on What's Up in Makeup, but I felt like it was relevant. Announced on January 26th, the Army changed their grooming standards. The previous standards were aimed to, quote, present a clean and professional appearance. Women in the U.S. Army can now wear lipstick, nail polish, earrings, and hairstyles like braids, twists, and locks as opposed to buns. A spokesperson did say about the change, quote, and it is an effort to stop hair damage and loss stemming from hairstyles like the bun. And then I posted this on Twitter because I was curious to hear from people that were in not just the Army, but other branches of the military, curious to hear kind of the feedback on this. Is this enough? Is it too much? Like, probably not too much, but is it enough? Did they go far enough? Or were they happy with the regulations? And people were informing me that these regulations in all branches of the military, from the Coast Guard to the Air Force to the Marines, have been debated for years. So I looked up and I saw that the Air Force is also amending their grooming rules to include wearing their hair in 1 or 2 braids or a ponytail. So that was after thousands of women wrote to the Air Force's Women's Initiative team last year about the problems that the buns were causing for their hair. They were saying that it caused damage to their hair, that they were getting migraines, and in some cases they were having having hair loss because of it. So this was my thinking, and definitely correct me if I don't know what I'm talking about here, but what I was thinking is it seemed like the change wasn't done in order to respect cultures, which is kind of where I thought we were going with this conversation, and it's going more toward, well, if it makes your hair fall out, then maybe we shouldn't do that. You know, like I just kind of hoped that the wording would be more like we're trying to be aware of respecting different people's cultures. Like, I don't know, that was kind of the where I thought it should go, but I would love to know your feedback if you're more knowledgeable on these topics, which you may very well may be than I am. I've never been in the military and I don't know what it's like to be discriminated for my hair. So I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback down in the comments down below. All right, we have an update to a story from last week. We talked about Hourglass's skincare line and how it looked like they were just kind of relaunching two products that already existed. Well, it turns out that they actually do have new skincare in that Equilibrium line. There's 3 new products that they launched last week. The Equilibrium Rebalancing Cream Cleanser, between $25 to $52 depending on the size. They say it's a rebalancing cleanser that removes impurities and delivers intense hydration, transforming dull and stressed skin with youthful radiance. And then they have the Restoring Essence, $65. Do you want to hear all the details of everything? I wish you were here to give me feedback. You can always just go over the website if you're curious to know like the details of it. I mean, it's basic skincare marketing. And then they have the Intensive Hydrating Eye Balm. It's $95 for an eye balm. It's very expensive, but I mean, Hourglass is an expensive price point. So I don't know. I just, I don't know. What do you think of this skincare line? Are you interested in it? Are you digging on it? Do you think that this is a good move for Hourglass to move more into skincare? I'd love to know your thoughts. It seems like just yesterday 2020 ended and now we're already getting like most searched for in 2021 lists. So, but I thought this was interesting, so I thought I would bring it up to you to get your feedback on it. So there was a UK price comparison website called money.co.uk and they already have a most searched for beauty products in 2021 list. This is what people are searching for. I'll put the list up right now. So top number 1, Pixie Glow Tonic. Fantastic product. I love that product. Number 2, Clarins Double Down Serum. I don't know much about that product. You'll have to let me know if you do. Number 3, It Cosmetics CC Cream, classic. Number 4, NARS Sheer Glow Foundation, classic. Number 5, The Ordinary Squalane Cleanser, which I don't know a whole lot about. Have you ever tried that product? Super curious to know. Other standouts for me were the Benefit Roller Lash at number 9, the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder at number 10, and number 14, the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. It's like, are we back in 2014? Like 2012? It just goes to show that these classic products are still number 1, that there are still a lot of people that have their go-to products that they repurchase or things that they just know are just these legendary tried and true products. I'd love to know your thoughts about this list. Are these products that you're still using and loving, or are these things you've just moved past? Because they've been out a long time. I don't know, I was just surprised. But just goes to show classics are still doing really well. This next story just, it reinforces that MAC knew what they were doing when they did Back to MAC. Why are there not more brands allowing you to bring back empty packaging to be cleaned, sanitized, and refilled? Why? Well, there is a brand called Ace of Air, and they are doing just that. They have a line of skincare. They also have supplements. And what you do is you use the product all the way up, and then you send it back. And then they clean it, they sanitize it, and then they reuse it. They say that they are creating research-based products. They source fair trade ingredients. They use sustainably farmed ingredients free from pesticides. The supplements are derived from organic sources, and 3% of their revenue goes to their nonprofit partners that you can check out on their website. I just wish more brands were doing this. Like, I don't get it. Like, I get that some plastics really can't be sanitized, probably. Maybe they're just too weak. I don't know, but I just wish that more brands would jump on this, and I'm hoping that more brands will be doing this very, very soon. Okay, I'm gonna try not to find any joy in this next story because you never wanna hear about bad things happening to anybody. But everybody, not everybody, but you may know I had a little beef with L'Occitane back a while ago. It was a thing. I'm not holding a grudge. They were just they tried to rip me out of money and I didn't like that. So, I'm still holding a little bit of a grudge. Like when I go by their store in the mall, I'm always like, L'Occitane! Like, it's just, It's just kind of a joke at this point, but you know, anyway, point is they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in the US. But I do want to note that this does not apply to operations outside the US or any subsidiaries of L'Occitane, and I found this interesting. Did you know that L'Occitane owns Elemis and Lime Life by Alcone, the MLM? What? I had no idea. I had no idea. What? That's crazy to me. And I am saying L'Occitane correctly, just in case I know I'm gonna get all the people telling me I'm not saying it right. I'll link a video down below for you where the people at L'Occitane say it. So I'm saying it right. Anyway, moving on. This is what they say is the reason. They say that business continues to be impacted by disproportionately high store rent obligations that are no longer able to be used, possibly due to COVID. They cite unmanageable store lease terms as the cause. And my husband and my daughter actually went to the mall today, and they said a lot of stores were boarding up. My favorite store, I wore this in honor of my favorite store, Buckle. I got this at Buckle. Buckle is no longer at my mall. A lot of stores are closing up. So I do feel bad for people that, you know, anybody that loses their job is having trouble wherever they work and not being able to make ends meet. So of course, you know, we want success for businesses, and I'm sad to hear that they are not doing well, and hopefully they will be able to pick themselves up back again in the US as hopefully COVID rates start going down again. And that's it for top news. So let's go ahead and move on to the product report. So many products released this week, but not from ColourPop. Well, kind of. We don't have a big major, like, multiple launches to announce this week. They just released their Animal Crossing collection. It was live for what? 3 seconds. It got bought out and it's gone now. The end of the ColourPop Animal Crossing collection. But I have a feeling, I think it's supposed to be in stores at Ulta's and it's sold at Ulta online and stuff. So even if you didn't get it at launch, you might still be able to get the Animal Crossing collection. I know a lot of people weren't able to get it that wanted it, but no other ColourPop news this week. So let's move on to Makeup Geek. They have launched their Extension Effect Mascara. It's $12.89. It's a volumizing and lengthening mascara. They say formulated to make your lashes look like extensions without the cost or upkeep. So they have bundles over on their website. They now have a lash curler. It's $7.89. There's a bundle with both the mascara and the lash curler. That's $16.89. And then they have a bundle with the mascara, the lash curler, and also some eyeliners for $24.89. And I'm just excited to see something new from Makeup Geek. We haven't seen anything new from Makeup Geek in a while. I'm a personal fan of Marlene Estelle, who owns Makeup Geek, so I'm excited to see new things coming out from them. Now, Makeup Maniacs, I'm telling you, when I tell you, I looked at their Instagram and I forgot to breathe as they were swatching this product. It's called a Pressed Swirl Fusion, and they are coming soon. Oh my gosh. Okay, $23.99 per pan. Now, people were talking about next to the Instagram post that they were hoping that maybe they had some smaller pans that they were going to be offering. So they are going to offer smaller pans for $17, which I think is great that they're bumping down the price a little bit, because $24 for a single eyeshadow really is a lot. Like, I get it's an indie brand and all of that, like, totally get it, but it's a lot for one eyeshadow. So I'm glad that they're making some smaller pans. Wonderful. They're also launching Spring Neon Iridescent Glitter Pots. They're pastel neons with a holographic shine, and you'll be able to buy them individually or in a bundle. And after I posted that I couldn't breathe during the swatch, they actually reached out to me and said they wanted me to try some. So they're gonna send me some of the Pressed Swirl Fusions. So I will be swatching those at least on Instagram, maybe on YouTube. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, because they will definitely be over there. I will show you what they look like. We'll do a little boomerang and it's gonna be glorious. Give Me Glow launched 4 new foiled shades that look absolutely beautiful. Blue Moon, Purple Hills, Lavender Taupe, and Cream Lace. Those are $7 each. And then we have Suva Beauty. See, these indie brands, they're just crushing it. All right, Suva Beauty. This is called the Toppers palette. 4 holographic shades. This that you're looking at right now is over top of the Delusional shade from the Magic and Ecstasy palette. Oh my gosh, incredibly gorgeous. And then I wanted to show you a clip of this model that they had wearing it, and just, oh my gosh. So I ordered that. I impulse bought that. So that's gonna be coming. Maybe I should do a video on just like multi-chromes and just showing you some of my favorite multi-chromes, duochromes, things like that. Like, and just do a fun video and we'll just look at color and go, So we're not done with the beautifulness yet. We're not done. Terra Moon's 11 new cosmic chameleons launching on February 5th. So keep an eye on their Instagram for swatches. There may be swatches up now because I'm filming this on Friday. So there may be swatches up now. So go over their Instagram if you want to see swatches. They're probably up. Now this is really cute. If you like throwback stuff, Half Caked Makeup has this throwback floppy disk palette. It's called Your Eyes Only. It is available now for 16 bucks. And then this collection is really cute. It's the Notoriously Morbid Galentine's Day collection. The prices range from about $68 for the eyeshadow palette to $7 for the bath bombs. So we have the Rip My Effin' Heart Out palette, 3 mattes, 2 duochromes, and 7 multichromes. Then they have 2 shades each in their pressed shimmer blushes, the pressed multichrome highlighters, the pressed matte blushes, and the limited Mystic Mattes, as well as one of the matte Mystic Matte. It's a re-release in Stay Evil Doll Face, and one multichrome Mystic Matte in Sorry Not Sorry. Then they have, these are so interesting, indie brands are just knocking it out of the park. Mixed Emotions, they have a volume 1 and a volume 2, and it's a set of 4 perfume oils. $35 for a set, or you can get them individually for $10 each, and then they have 2 bath bombs for $7 each. Just all right, moving on to a little more mainstream brands. We have the Haus Labs Undercover Glam Mystery Kit. $35, you get $85 worth of product. It includes their liquid eyeliner in Punk, 3 secret house picks, and it's packed in a house reusable clutch. It does end on February 2nd though, if you're interested in that one. Now, Danessa Myricks, one of the few more mainstream brands going the multi-chrome, duochrome route. Very smart. 5 new shades of their popular Twin Flames multi-chrome pigments. They're $26 each though. Pretty pricey. Now, Persona Cosmetics, moving on to lip products, they've launched the E-Balm. They're tinted balms in 3 shades. They're $22 each, or $49 for the set, and you can get all 3. Dominique Cosmetics, who I do not feel like gets enough love. I love my Dominique Cosmetics palettes. They're launching their Transition palette, or they did launch at this point probably. The multi-use face palette has a range of warm to cool neutral matte shades. It's $48. Beautiful. Definitely doesn't seem like it's anything too out of the box, but if you don't have like a solid natural matte palette for just creating looks, it's probably amazing. I use my Makeup Geek Matrix. I use my Makeup by Mario one. If I didn't have those, I would probably be purchasing these because it's nice to just have a palette that you can just set up any look with. So I'm glad she's coming out with it. I'm sure that it's great. I love her formula. Then from NARS, the Uninhibited collection. This was launched exclusively on Instagram, which I thought was super weird. I don't know if it's available on their website at this point, but as of this filming, it was only available on the shop link on Instagram. So they have the Uninhibited eyeshadow palette, 49 bucks, Uninhibited blush duo, $45, and Afterglow lip shines, $26, 3 shades, Sunrush, Daybreaker, and Hot Spell. Now these next 2 collections, actually next 3 things I want to talk about are going to be a lot easier to get if you're in Asia. But they're so cool. I really wanted to make sure that my mostly US and Canada audience got to see them. I know I have viewers all over the world, but yeah, most of us are probably not going to be able to get these. But they're cool. So Etude House has now done a second partnership with Hershey's. They did one last year about this time. This is their second one. It's launching February 1st. There's 4 pan eyeshadow palettes in 3 colorways, and then there's 3 mousse tints. I did go over to their website, and it's kind of weird how they have it set up, and a lot is lost in translation because the Korean that's in the photos, I can't copy and paste it into Google Translate to see exactly what they're saying, and I think I'm missing something here, but it looks like the mousse tints are 12,000 won, or about $10 each, and then the 3 palettes with 3 brushes and 3 carrying pouches seems to be 30,000 won, or about $27 USD. So if you are in Asia, I'm jealous of this and the next launch. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous matte collection. It was just launched in Asia. It's the Black Cherry collection. The full range includes lipstick, water jelly balm, extra dimension blush, makeup setting spray, Fix Plus Vitality water spray, pre-makeup lip cream, and 24-hour ultra fine eyeliner. The packaging is just incredible on this. No word as of now of whether that's going to be sold outside of Asia, but Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now this last one, I have to admit I kind of wanted, and then I saw the price tag and I know that it's gonna be really hard to get, but it's really cool. So Amore Pacific collabed with Off-White and it's called the Protection Box. They wanted to target specific concerns related to mask wearing during COVID-19. So there's a sheet mask, a tone-up cushion, a lip balm, along with Off-White fashion items such as a fashion mask, mask strap, and protective container. They also, and I looked this up and I'm so like happy for people that they're gonna be able to get this. They put together something called a play kit, which is an interpretation of the Korean game. And I'm hoping if you speak Korean, let me know how I do on this. Nori. Okay, I think I got it. I'll link the video where I learned about this game down below, and it really does look like so much fun. It's usually played around Korean New Year, which is coming up on February 12th, so that's why they wanted to include it, and it really looks fun. It's being sold in limited quantities on Amore Pacific's website on February 1st at 10 a.m. Korean time, which is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to try to get it, you can try. I don't know if the sale will go through if you're outside Korea, but you can always try. It's being sold via a raffle. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Again, some things I couldn't copy and paste off the website because they were in photos and I couldn't put them into Google Translate. 195,000 won, which is about $175 USD. So very pricey, but it's Off-White. So I would expect it to be expensive. So I'm not sure how to enter the raffle or how it all works, but if you're interested, 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. All right, I went over and I checked out the Sephora website. So on February 1st, Beauty Blender is launching a new blender. It's called BioPure, and it's a sustainable green makeup sponge. It's a new and exclusive foam called BioPlush. It's 60% plant-based composition derived from waste sugarcane. But they say it doesn't affect how the sponge works, that it works just the same as a regular beauty blender. So that's kind of interesting. I'll link the article down below where I learned, if you want to learn more about it, where I got the information. There's a lot of interesting information about it, but I just didn't want to go on and on about it. But it's pretty cool. Milk Makeup has revamped their Sunshine Skin Tint Clean SPF 30 foundation. It's launching on the 4th on the Sephora app, online on the 5th, and in stores on the 12th. It's 14 shades, and they say it's light coverage with a weightless feel while moisturizing with natural oils for a dewy finish and protecting the with Coral Reef Safe Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. Just be careful if you are using makeup as your only sunscreen. You do need more than just that. I'll link some video resources for you down below on why you need more than just makeup for your sunscreen. Basically, you just can't cake it on enough. So it's a nice addition to have these SPFs in foundation, but just be aware that you're not fully protecting yourself at SPF 30 unless you are caking it on, like caking it on. There are two new brands to Sephora that I wanted to mention. One of them is called Say. This is their quote on their website. "Welcome to our world where high performance products, sustainable packaging, and products with style are just as important as good, clean ingredients." Whenever I read clean ingredients, my body just kind of goes, like, because I know a lot of clean beauty is just marketing. Again, I'll link my favorite videos down below on that. So this is just full of clean beauty marketing, and not being a chemist, I'm not gonna knock it completely, but from what I've read, it's really overblown and fear-mongering, and this website really fear-mongers a lot. They have so many ingredients that they're not using in their cosmetics, including dimethicone, talc, retinol, and some of the most common preservatives, including phenoxyethanol. Phenoxyethanol is the preservative that's used in the vast majority of cosmetics now that people aren't putting parabens. People are scared of parabens, so they're not putting parabens in cosmetics right now. So phenoxyethanol is the one. What they say on their website is they're not using phenoxyethanol because it is a petrochemical, which isn't good for your body or the planet. I don't know as far as the planet goes, but from what I understand, petrochemicals, like, they're so refined that it's not like a thing, that it's just not a thing. Again, I'll link some resources for you down below if you want to read more about it. And that's just my opinion as a non-professional. So I don't know. I don't know. I need to learn more about the impact on the planet, phenoxyethanol specifically, see if there's any resources I can learn about. If you know about that stuff, let me know in the comments. They're launching 9 products at Sephora. Price range is between $15 and $34. I'm just gonna mention a few of them. The Dewy Balm Bouncy Marshmallow Highlighter. Whenever anybody puts marshmallow in the product title, I'm always like, oh, marshmallow, even though I know it's marketing. $18, 3 shades, Say Lilac, Rosy Gold, and Bronze Nectar. Then we have the Slip Tint Dewy Tinted Moisturizer, SPF 35 sunscreen, $32, 10 shades, a tinted moisturizer that offers hydration, sheer dewy coverage, and mineral UV protection. And then the really great Gloss Oil Infused Shiny Sheer Lip Gloss, $20, 5 shades. The line launches online on February 9th and in store on February 19th, but it is all currently available at their website if you're interested. And the second brand that is launching at Sephora is Westman Atelier. They say that they are a, quote, luxurious, effortlessly beautiful makeup formulated with clean ingredients, again, and no compromises integrity. They also say fast, easy, flawless, safe, oh my gosh, makeup that makes life simpler, skin that feels as good as it looks. And it's like, this is the thing, is when a company just, their whole thing is that we're giving you safe makeup, and both brands really are pushing that. We are safe. That just implies that all other brands are not safe, which is fear-mongering, in my opinion. Based on what I know and what I've learned, it's fear-mongering. It just drives me a little bonkers. I don't know. You have to do your research and decide what you believe, but I believe a lot of this is fear-mongering. But let's just talk about it anyway, just in case. 9 makeup products launching and 8 brushes. The Beauty Butter Powder Bronzer, beautiful print in this one, $75, 2 shades. iPod eyeshadows, $88, 3 shadows come in that, 2 different colorways there. Lip Suede, there's only 1 shade called Le Rouge. It is $85, but you do get those 4 shades in the compact, and this is launching at Sephora's website on February 2nd. And the last thing that I wanted to mention from Sephora specifically is the Kaja Strawberry Rose Balmy Bento Lip Balm and Scrub, $17. It's a 2-in-1 stacked rosé lip balm and strawberry lip scrub. And they're also releasing the Gloss Shot Hydrating Lip Gloss, $16. They say it's intensely hydrating, non-sticky, and has a high shine finish. It's coming in 4 shades. Now let's go ahead and move over to Ulta. Well, we're kind of gonna bounce back and forth a little bit because this next product is available both places, and it is Too Faced repackaging their Better Than Sex mascara and trying to sell it in a different way. I can't even count how many times they've repackaged their Better Than Sex mascara in different ways, trying to make it new and unique and all of that. But this is called the Social Superstar Collection, $26 each. Very excited for the people that were able to collab for this. And if you are a fan of these people, I can see why you would want to support them in this. So we have Makeup Shayla, Crispy, I Love Sarah E. Those are available at both places, and then only at Ulta. Shani Grimmond and Na Cordoso, who I'm not as familiar with, but they do have very large followings on Instagram. So yeah, congratulations to them, and you know, it's the Better Than Sex mascara, but the packaging is really cute. I love the designs that they came up with. 2 more things, the Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation, $20, available in 40 shades. It's an oil-free, skincare-infused foundation that delivers a natural finish for healthy-looking skin. I sure hope it's better than the last foundation they launched. That stuff was junk. It was awful. So it can only get better from here, from Morphe. And then last, really pretty here, the Beauty Blender Dream Swirl Blend and Cleanse Set. I thought this was cool because usually the beauty blenders on their own are 20 bucks, but this one, you get the beauty blender and you get a cleanser for 20 bucks. Limited edition color. It's a vegan cleanser that removes excess makeup, germs, and grime from all of your tools. All right, let's move on to PR or purchase of the week, and we're talking about purchases this week, and I have 2 purchases for you that I want to highlight. First, what is on my eyes right here. This is the Mira Beauty Company Bombay Baby palette. I did purchase this, but I have been speaking with them on the DL, over on the DMs, over on the Twitters. I've been talking to them for a while, since before they even launched their first product. They actually let me name one of their lashes, which was so sweet, and it was such an honor to have that opportunity to name one of their lashes. So I decided I wanted to buy one of their palettes. They launched 3 of them. They are named after and modeled after the founders and owners of Mira Beauty Company. So this is the one that I got. The shades I wore today are the ones that lean a little more calm I used the shade Ben, I used Mendy and Jalgira, and oh gosh, let me try it. Chudian, I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh, I hope I did okay. Those are the shades I used mostly today, but I wanted to balance it with a couple of other things. So I used a couple of shades from my Makeup Geek. This is PR palette. I used this shade here, which is Espresso Yourself. And then I used this shade on my brow bone. This is the shade Banana Split. I also wanted to kind of light up my lower lash line. So again, sent in PR, the Tiny Marvels palette by Sydney Grace, collaboration with Mel Thompson. I had to bring back Fire Butts because I love Fire Butts so much. Fire Butts, Fire Butts, Fire Butts. And then finally, I wanted to mention another purchase. I bought a ton of stuff from the Jason Wu line. If you're not familiar with Jason Wu, he is a fashion designer. He came out with a makeup line at Target that's supposed to be like a high-end cosmetic at the drugstore. So I wanted to highlight this. This lipstick is called Hot Fluff is the name of the line, and the shade is called Cannoli. This is what I'm wearing on my lips today, no mixers. I also used this as my blush today. I have a picture I put up on Instagram where I used a bunch of the Jason Wu stuff. I was thinking about doing a full review of the entire line, but I would love to hear your feedback down below if you're interested in that, because I want to put up things that y'all want to watch, you know? So I'd be curious to know what you think down in the comments down below. Maybe I'll put one over in the community tab. So if you're watching this, go over to my community tab on YouTube and see if I have a poll up, because I want to know what you think, whether I should do a full review on the line or if I should just throw them into favorites and fails. All right, we have a few sales to highlight this week. Sydney Grace is having a sale. I don't know why I can't wrap my brain around like the details of Sydney Grace's sales, but hopefully I got it right. I know last time I made some little errors. So definitely go over to Sydney Grace's Instagram for the full details to read it yourself in case my comprehension sucked on it. So this is what it seems to be. It's a shadow sale starting today at 9 a.m. PST, and it's gonna run through Tuesday, February 2nd. All products that sold out during the Black Friday sale are currently in their sale section, and those are going to be discounted an additional 25% off. Also on sale, the Enduring Love palette and the Summer Days palette. Those are also 25% off. And then the Sydney Grace Tiny Marvels palette with Mel Thompson. This is not going to be discounted, but it is going to be restocked. And this was one of my favorite palettes of 2020. So just saying, put my little thing in there for Mel Thompson because I love that palette. It's fabulous. And the only other sale I have for you today is 20% off site-wide at Murad and free shipping. Use code MURAD20. Finally for today, I know I'm not ready to go yet, but it's time to go. We have one more thing for you, and that's our artist shout out of the week. Today we are going to be shouting out Chloe Hearts over on Instagram. Just the clean, the crisp looks, the cute themes, like I just can't get enough. So let's check out this alien look. What I'm wondering is how in the world do people find like earrings and barrettes that match like that? Like how, like the things that I see on Instagram is like how much work like did they go through to try to find the accessories to match the look? It just blows me away. Now check this one out, the Toy Story theme. Okay, the cow print liner. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the cow print liner? Like really? It blows me away. And then I just wanted to shout out this watermelon look. And it's the seeds for me. It's the seeds. Because I would be one that I would do a whole eye look and be super proud, and then I'd be sitting there trying to make the seeds like, please don't F this up. Please don't F this up. Like trying to get those seeds perfect. Like that's where I would, like my like nervousness about like messing up the seeds would totally throw me. So they look perfect though. They look perfect. So if you want to give her a follow, I will link her Instagram down below. And that is it, my friend, for What's Up in Makeup this week. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook Hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you so much for all of your submissions this week. If you would like to join the Hunters group, I always have a link under What's Up in Makeup for you so that you can go over there and join if you like. Chat today is at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna be hanging out, talking about makeup, talking about YouTube, talking about what's happening in the beauty space. I would love for you to join us, but if you can't can't, if you got stuff to do, wrong time zone, totally get that. You can always watch it on the replay by going over to my channel page, click on my videos, and click on the video titled Live Chat. You can also go over to your subscription feed. That's where a lot of us hide, is in the subscription feed. You'll be surprised how many videos are over there from creators that you forgot you were even subscribed to because they never get recommended. So don't forget to go over your subscription feed and check it out. Thank you again so much for watching What's Been Makeup this week. I appreciate you. Mad love to you. If you would like to watch another video, YouTube should be recommending some right over here for you to watch. But if you have to go, I totally get that too. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. Once again, mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye!